Hello student. Yesterday we have started our English lesson number 3, our environment. In that we have learned about natural things and man-made things, living things and non-living things. In that natural things or man-made things, you have seen this mountains, rivers, stones, sun. These all things we will get by our nature. We will get in our nature, and these things are not made by human beings, so that these things are called as a natural things. And then after we have learned about table, chair, pencil. Who made this all things made by human beings, so these things are called as a man-made things. Then after we have learned about living and non-living things. In that living things you have learned the animal, birds, plants and human beings are all living things, and in that all living things can breathe, they can grow, they can eat food, they move, they respond to changes around them, give birth to young one and grow old and die. Then after we have learned about the non-living things. Non-living things do not have life. For example, ball or book. And so many examples are there which I told you, like a ball, air, water, sun, soil, bus, a pen, a book and so on. So today we are going to learn about a difference between living things and non-living things. You can see here the first topic is living things breathe. Now we will now see how living and non-living things differ. Means what are the difference between living things or non-living things. You can see here in the first picture what this man is doing. Our topic name is living things breathe. What this man is doing? This man is taking a breath. Now all of you do one thing. Take breath in. Take breath out. Again take in. Again take out. What when that air comes inside means when you are taking breath in, it means you are taking oxygen. When you are taking breath out, it means that is the carbon oxide. Now human beings and animal breathe through their nose. From where we are taking the breath? We are taking a breath with the help of our nose, and you can see in this picture. Then after this, second picture. See, what is this? This is the picture of plant. Plant breathe through small holes in their leaves. You can see in this picture these small holes are there. Means if we will hold the plant one leaves in our hand, then we are not able to see that properly. But now in this picture you can see it clearly. The small holes, with the help of the small holes, that plants can breathe. Then after, third is, what is this? This is the picture of fish, and you can see this red color part. Are you able to see it? This red color part, this part is called as a gills, and fish breathe through their gills. Fish breathe through their gills. It means human beings can breathe, plants can breathe with through small holes in their leaves, and here you can see fish breathe through their gills. It means living things can breathe, but non-living things do not breathe. You can see here clearly they have written non-living things do not breathe. Because see, I am having a pen in my hand. Is that pen is taking a breath? No. You have a toys in this book and so many things, like we told you, ball, pen, their things are not, they do not breathe. So non-living things do not breathe, but human beings, plants, animals can breathe. Now we will move towards our next topic is living things grow. Living things grow. Now we will see the difference between living things grow and what about the non-living things. Okay. You can see here in the first picture this is the picture of baby girl. Then after this is the picture of little girl. This is the picture of a young woman. And then after this is the picture of old woman. Now see the how living things grow. First, this is the small little baby girl grows into a small little girl. And then after this little girl grow into a young woman. Then young woman grow into a old woman. In like the same are in a animals also. A puppy, you can see here the picture of a little puppy. These puppies are grows into a dog. These puppies are grows into a dog. Have you seen your bat or ball are grow in a size? Have you ever seen that your ball is growing, your pencil is growing, your book is growing? No. So, non-living things do not grow, but living things can grow. Non-living things do not grow and living things can grow. You can see this. These are the picture like a small baby girl grows into a little girl, then after a young woman, then after a old woman. And this little puppies are grows into a dog. These are the example. It means the living things can grow, but non-living things do not grow. Our next topic is living things eat food. Now let's see, living things eat food, or what about non-living things? Are they eat food? You have your toys. Nowadays you are playing with your toys, no? House you are playing at your home. In that you are making that small kitchen. So first we will learn this. This is the picture of plant. You can see here, this is the picture of plant. And what is this? Sun. How plants are prepare their own food? Plants prepare their own food with the help of air, water and sunlight. Plants prepare their own food with the help of air, water and sunlight. Like animals. See here. See these animals. Animal get their food from plants or other animals. Animals get their foods from plants, or you can see here that lion is eating to other animals. So animal get their food from plants, as well as otherwise they will eat the other animals. In this way the plants also preparing their own food, animals are also eating the plants or other animals, or human being like us. Human beings are eat both plants or flesh of animals. Flesh of animals, it means what? Mutton, chicken, fish. These are the flesh of animals that also human beings can eat. But have you seen ever your chair, your tables are eating a food? No. Even see here I have a small teddy bear. So many times I told this teddy bear to eat the food, but still he is not able to eat the food. Why? Because this is the non-living things. Whenever you are playing with your toys, as I said, when you are making a kitchen set, you are playing house, in your house you are making a food and you are giving to your toys. Are they are eating? No. Why? Because they are the non-living things, so that they are not eating the food. So living things can eat the food, but non-living things do not eat the food. Now our next topic is living things move. Now we will see animal move in their own ways. Plants and their parts also show movement. Plants and their parts also showing movements. Now here we will see some examples of that. See here. In that first picture you can see this person is walking. It means what? Human being can walk. These birds are flying. Means these birds can go from one place to other place, because birds can fly. Birds fly with their wings. Here this is the picture of fish. The fish use their fins. Fish use their fins to move in a water. Then after here you can see a potted plant grows towards the direction of sunlight. These are the potted plants, and these are the move towards, this grows towards the direction of a sunlight. So do pencil and pens move on their own, as we have learned? So the non-living things cannot move. If I tell my pen to go to the next page, he will go his own? No. So non-living things cannot move on their own. So our next topic is living things can feel. Do one thing. We feel hot when we touch a hot object. We feel pain when we hurt ourselves. Like that. Now everyone, take a pencil in your hand. Take it now only. Take pencil or pen in your hand and touch to your hand. Do you feel something? Yes, you will feel. Now, as I show you this teddy bear. If I will touch this teddy bear, I will touch this pen. Many a pen. See this. If I will touch this pen to this teddy bear, is the teddy bear feel anything? No, because this teddy bear is the non-living things. And if you will touch your pencil to your hand, you will feel. It means living things can feel. Here I will show you. You can see here one plant. This is the leaf of a touch me not plant. This plant name is touch me not plant. Touch me not plant will close when it is touched. If we will touch that plant, automatically it will close. So that plant name is touch me not plant. So here also they have given the example, pinch your doll or a football. Does it cry or make any other sound or movement? No. As I show you, the teddy bear does not cry, or he has not making any sound or any movement. But if you will feel, you will hurt, then you will cry. So the non-living things can feel and non-living things do not feel. Now let's move towards next topic. Living things give birth to young one. Living things give birth to young one. You can see here the picture, like a birds, insects and snake give birth by laying eggs. Birds, insects or snakes are giving birth by laying eggs. Animals such as a cow, dog and cats give birth to young ones just like human beings. Plants have a seed, so most new plants grow from a seed. So non-living things do not give birth to young one, and living things give birth to young one. Non-living things do not give birth to young one. Now next topic is living things grow old and die, but non-living things do not grow old and die. As I show you the before also this example, like this small baby girl grows into a little girl, then after a young woman, and it will grows into an old woman. Like this, the human beings can grow. They can grow old and then after they die, but non-living things do not grow old and die. If we will keep our toys as it is, like a 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, they will not grow or they will not die. They will like as it is only. If you will see your pencil in your pouch, now so many days holidays are there. If you will open your compost box, as it is, you can see your pencil, eraser, all these things which you kept in your compost box. So they are the non-living things. They do not grow old and they do not die. Understood? Again one more time we will revise our this all